Welcome to Daily Timothy Time. My name is Carl Coates, and it's a privilege, pleasure, and an absolute joy to be with you once again with an open King James Bible. Today, Friday, the 16th of May, 2025. Folks, we're in the book of 1 Corinthians. We're starting a new chapter this morning, chapter 8, dealing with the principle of liberty. Let's get a reading. Now, as touching things offered unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffeth up, but charity edifieth. And if any man think that he knoweth anything, he knoweth nothing, yet as he ought to know. But if any man love God, the same is known of him. As concerning therefore the eating of those things that are offered in sacrifice unto idols, we know that an idol is nothing in the world, and that there is none other God but one. For though there be that are called gods, whether in heaven or in earth, as there be gods many and lords many, but to us there is but one God, the Father, of whom are all things, and we in him, and one Lord Jesus Christ, by whom are all things, and we by him. Howbeit, there is not in every man that knowledge, for some with conscience of the idol, unto this hour eat it as a thing offered unto an idol, and their conscience, being weak, is defiled. But meat condemneth us not to God. For neither, if we eat, are we the better, neither, if we eat not, are we the worse. Verse 9, but take heed lest by any means this liberty of yours become a stumbling block to them that are weak. Some light commentary here, if I may. This is, you read through that and you think, what on earth is Paul on about here? It's dealing with our liberty as justified saints. It's dealing with our liberty. And what you want to do is go back over to the book of Romans. Remember, once we read through the book of Romans, if you remember reading through Romans chapter 14, him that is weak in the faith, receive him. And in chapter 15 starts off, we then that are strong ought to bear the infirmities of the weak and not please ourselves. See, there's that the principle of our liberty. Getting back to 1 Corinthians chapter 8, verse 9. Take heed lest by any means this liberty of yours become a stumbling block to them that are weak. Now, time doesn't allow us to really elucidate on this, but if you've got two brothers, you've got a stronger brother and a weaker brother. The stronger brother works off the conscience of the weaker brother. That's how it works. Anyway, love to speak more about that, perhaps in a teaching at another time. Another thing I want to bring up to you here is in verse 5, as there be gods many. Notice that's a small g. The God that we serve is the capital G. Just take note of that. And folks, this is a wonderful section that we're covering now. One more thing that I want to bring up to you here. Knowledge puffeth up, but charity edifieth. When I first came into Right Division and I started to learn, time passed, but now the ages to come, the prophetic program, the prophetic program and the mystery, which are wholly separate and different. When you start to see what is the fellowship of the mystery, when you start preaching Jesus Christ according to the revelation of the mystery, and when you start studying through Paul's epistles, Romans through Philemon, and you gain an understanding of what God is doing today, it's very, very easy to get all puffed up in knowledge. I'm guilty of that. I am. It's something I'm trying to work on. And a lot of times grace believers get a bad rap that we're arrogant, that we think we know it all and you don't know anything and this and that. As the verse says, knowledge puffeth up, but charity edifieth. Anyway, folks, I see time's up for today. Wherever you are around the world, thank you for listening. Please share this on your socials. If you're looking for a website to find some good study material, fellowshipbiblechurchorlando.org. Have a look at it. You'll be glad that you did. And remember to keep your sword sharp, soldier. Till we meet again tomorrow, if the Lord tarries. Grace and peace to you. Maranatha.